Right, I'm going to run through my gold analysis and my gold trade that we just took today. This is our bread and butter trade for the week. So welcome to another Trade Your Way video. Right, so gold, bullish, been talking about it for the last few weeks, just keeps going up, keeps bouncing around that 1900 area. We have a 38.2 there, and then it started making its move up yesterday. Today we came in, London session, everything had plenty of volume, lots of movement at the open, lots going on, so I thought brilliant, everything's going really well, we've got some potential here. So we have here some support, previous structure at around 1915, so $1,915. We know that the historical previous high is 1921. It's been the record high for years, and so we're always getting a test there. So that's our supply and demand zone. Right there, you can see the purple bit. It's 15-minute time frame. So let's have a look at it on a high time frame. But just to show the entry, we got a brilliant entry, sniper entry. We took a long today at 1915.5, and our stop loss was 10 pips. And we took this trade at 12:54, so just nearing the end of the hour, 12:54 London time, and that's what we did. We took it, and T1 was 1918 for about 35 pips, and then we were looking for 1935 as the potential upside target. We've just exited actually at 1930. We've just taken profit at 1930, pretty much at the top of this supply demand zone up here, and yeah, just taking profit for about 150 pips, which is really lovely. There's a 1 to 15 risk to reward ratio, and can't really say fairer than that. So we used this triple bottom as support, so we got in on the third test, and that's one of the reasons why we did that. If we drill up to the daily, you can see in more detail why it is that we've been bullish. So you can see here that the trend has just been up. We were looking at a possible break to the downside if it broken 1900 and trend line support, and then we would have been looking for like a head and shoulders formation, so left shoulder, head, right shoulder. As it happens, that's not playing out, and we're just looking to come back up to retest previous structure, which is the historical high as well at 1921. So you can see that being an area of interest. And so yeah, previous structure on the left. Perfect, really good. So we took this long trade and we've made decent money by risking only 10 pips. To be brutally honest, I was saying to the groups that I'm in, just talking to other traders, I didn't really put too much emphasis on this trade. Just thought, okay, it's tested that 15 area 3 times, and we're just going to take a long. We're going to put a very tight stop just underneath, because at the end of the day, if it's going to take off, it'll probably take off from there. And so we didn't really utilise maximum risk, which is just as bad as losing in some respects, because usually we're looking for 1 to 2% risk, and especially a high probability setup like that. But in actual fact, we didn't even do that. So a little bit disappointed in terms of how much risk we actually took. So I was, just being honest, that we should have done. So then I was actually adding positions on the way up and scaling in to make up for it, because I figured everything's been moving really well today, and so to make sure that I make enough profit today to not have to worry about the rest of the week, make hay while it's there, right, and just make the most of it. So that's what we did. So I just wanted to share that with you. So that's a beautiful chart, beautiful high probability setup, just come up and retested the previous structure, completely U-shape, decent target, risk to reward very small, 1 to 15 risk to reward ratio, perfect. Just exited at 1930 area for about 150 pips. Just to show you that in a little bit more detail, and it's really important to show you this. This is my 1 hour, my 4 hour, my daily. We were talking about this. If I pull up the 4 hour, talking about the trend lines. I was saying how price has been squeezing on the trend line. It's just been squeezing, and yesterday I said if it comes up and breaks it, then we'll start looking for longs, and that's what it did. It broke it, so we went up to the 76.4 key fib of the last swing low, pretty much where we've broken down from, and now we're going back up, and you can see previous structure, breaking a trend line. So many different reasons to be long on this trade, so many different confluences to help you navigate this price action, and really gold has been absolutely fantastic to trade, and it's been really fun to trade as well. If I show you on the daily bigger picture again, 38.2 is at 1935, hence the reason why that is our upside first target, T1, and you can see how it ties in with previous structure, so it makes for a good area. So maybe we'll see another push on this pullback for another decent run up later on today or into tonight, or who knows. But yeah, that's what we're ultimately looking for into the end of the week. But yeah, I mean, we've taken my profit now, so I don't really care what it does next. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at, potential for further upside, and then maybe even higher still if that's going to be the case, but certainly double top there. So that's daily as well. What else have we got? So the hour time frame is very important right now, because that's helped me get into this trade along with the 15-minute. You can see that price action there just bounced off the 76.4 of this last range of this 1 hour range, if you like. And so we were using the fact that if it holds at this level, we're going to take it long for this move up, and that's what we caught beautifully. The reason we had a small stop was because if it broke here, then we were looking for it to come back down, to gravitate back down to say 1900 or 1910, test the trend line again before maybe looking for a long move up. But it didn't want to do it. It took off, so we got in, and we were perfectly timed, perfectly poised for that wonderful entry long. So these are the reasons. If you have any questions, please ask. I hope what I show you and what I share with you makes sense. Just to show you that we weren't just making this up. It's been the analysis. We've been posting the analysis, and straight away we took this trade. We were quick to move the stop to entry. And yeah, it's just been an absolutely fantastic bit of price action. It's a shame I can't actually bring this over. I wanted to show you the reason why we took this trade, and hopefully understand. If I can just get this up, can we show that? No, it doesn't want to show. No, I can't do it. Never mind. Hopefully that will help you explain what it was that we were looking for, and in terms of price action as well, with the extension. 1925 extension coming up to 1933 as the other fib extension, 161 extension. Again, just looking at it on the 15-minute, you can really see the price action. You can see how it was rejecting once, twice, and 3 times. So I hope that helps, and I hope you can see exactly what we were looking for in terms of an up move, and why we grabbed that money. And yeah, done really well after that. So hope that helps. Thanks guys for listening, and sorry about the long video.